bring you Dada KD, an exclusive conversation. 25 years in music. Dada, welcome. Congratulations to you. 25 years, how have you done it? Sorry. No, you're okay, you're fine. 25 years, how have you stayed relevant all these years?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I never thought it could be this way. In fact, having my life and having myself even with you, having this discussion is just more than a privilege, because I never thought I could go through such a traumatic life, trying to live a perfect life so that you can add your quota to see that a community where you come from, people can recognize you and see that you are not a nuisance. You are just a human being trying to make a community happy.
Right.
In the same way, there are a bunch of crop of people who just wanted to make sure that you struggle to climb the ladder to the top.
Okay.
Which I understand in all walks of life, it exists.
Okay.
But unlike my situation, it's just too much. At the point in time, I just feel like, wow, if my people don't want to accept me as a good person, as a great musician, then what do I have to do? Probably I just have to quit. But I realized...
Did you ever think of that?
I have been trying so much, but in as much you try, a fan could meet you and could just could do something to inspire your hope. And you say, okay, what can I do? Because the thing is, you're not doing it for only one or few people.
Right.
That is only keep me going.
Wow, that's what keeps you going.
Exactly.
Interesting. 25 years. Do you remember your first song?
Of course, I do remember, but the key would be too much for me.
No, don't try. Just tell me. Maybe we'll find it.
May his soul rest in peace. Do you know one Willie Roy?
Right, Willie Roy. I met him at Plaza FM when I was on radio there.
He apparently made me, because I have no clue about how I should find myself in the studio to sit with him and probably say this is the song that I had wanted to do, because I did the first live recording with one great guy who has also died.
Okay.
We're talking about George Forrest.
George Forrest, an engineer as well, like
so all my friends are graduating, quitting, but thank God I'm still alive.
Yeah. Does it scare you?
It doesn't scare me a lot, because there are three things involved in life.
Okay.
By birth on earth, and you are waiting for your death.
Right.
But I'm not thinking about. But the reality is, after
these were the guys who pushed you into
me into the music, and one Michael Osajima, if he's just watching me, I mean, we all grew up knowing each other as we have a talent potentiality, but how do we take it to another level? It is where I met one Tommy Redu,
right,
who also, inspired me that, okay, I think you've written a good song, but I have no clue how to go about the whole thing. So one day, somebody just had to tap my shoulder and say, okay, let's go to which means it is the help of this Osajima.
Right.
Through his efforts and through a lot of contacts, we try to get people to help me do it. But as usual, I was so tiny that people don't just respect the talent that I have, but they say, okay, who taught you to sing, or have you ever tried joining in the formal band or something? I said no, right from secondary school. I have no clue. But
which secondary school was that?
That was my hometown. I'm not out of secondary school. So we hit the studio, and J-Man studio. That was that J-Man.
G-Man.
Yeah. Right. And he said, okay, can you do you call it a guard track?
Okay.
So I was not even given the food. I remember. So Willie Roy said, okay, can you give us a guide track? So while I was singing, I was waiting that they could give me some food, because I was really hungry.
Okay.
And that is the music we all listen. For the past 25 years, it's talking about Honey Love.
Wow.
Because I sang it straight to a point that without trying to do this kind of, how do you call it?
Auto-tune and everything else.
Just straight up, because I have been memorizing the music right from secondary school. So you can imagine, most of the time I'll be walking and I'll be singing in my head.
Right.
So when I hit the studio, it's just like something that I just need to struggle straight up.
And it's just there.
Honey love. It's just there.
Honey love. Interesting. Is music pain? Has been worth a while?
For me personally, I could say 50-50.
Why 50-50?
It doesn't much. I think I never knew there's just a big platform. We thought music is just gone are the days.
Okay.
I'm talking to myself personally that I never realized this could be that a big, let's say, show business.
Okay.
We never knew there is a business attached to the music. All we know is whenever you had an album released, the privilege to even sit back for people to enjoy is a payment to you, to your soul.
I see.
At the point that I have to realize that, okay, I'm grown up, I just need to have a family, I need to establish a family,
Right.
I just have to be nice to friends who are, that is where I realized that, okay, what should I do?
I need money
I
out
need
of this.
money to do this.
Okay.
And it shouldn't just happen. It starts from a lot of effort, assertion from people who might also see the need to make sure that they project you. It cannot be me all alone. Even though I have the talent, potentiality, but
Right.
we should have people to do that kind of backups to make sure they manage you or something like
Right.
that. This is what I've been, what should I say? I've
If
been
you cast
missing.
if you cast your mind back to 25 years when you began, times have changed, things have changed, technologies have changed.
Really?
Are you still relevant in today's Kwame Eugene, Kiddies, Kwabuna, all the younger ones that you left the scene for, to also grow and survive?
Apparently, if you are aware, I've not been all that sideline, even though.
No, I'm not talking about being sidelined.
I know.
I'm
I know
saying
how
that
you're talking
you
about.
started 25 years ago. You have had little brothers and sisters come after you, doing what you do. Are you still in the thick of things?
That's what I'm saying. It looks like I'm not often out with a boom song.
Right.
But there are some songs that people don't really know that I am behind those stuff.
How come?
How come? It's just a problem. So at a point in time, I saw myself like, I just need to step out the game by trying to, let's say, go outside for a green pasture.
Okay.
That is where the whole problem started. Because most of the time, I might have the chance to visit Ghana, but just a few months, you just have to go back.
Did you have it easy in Europe?
Not at all.
Not at all. What did you go through?
I wouldn't be able to tell exactly what I went through, but I realized that before I could turn back, I said, wow, time has already elapsed. Because there's a lot of stuff that I could have come or have a sense of doing it because it has always been me alone.
Right.
That is the situation.
Right.
It's always, people think that I'm so perfect to be able to handle everything all by myself. And that is why I get stuck up. I get stuck up in the middle of nowhere.
People think you are too genuine and they can't
Go
believe.
to studio, nobody is around just to be able to steer things up for you.
Right.
I think I am so okay, which I agree. But
Do you have a
in
management?
as much, that's what I'm trying to talk about. People fail to see the need to, team up with me and help me climb to the level.
Why not? Why
Because
don't they?
they normally say, if you don't want to come and stay in Ghana, you don't see the need to be able to help somebody staying outside the country.
Okay. There's a brand new one that you have, right? What's it called?
Mario,
Mario, why that title?
what? Apparently, it's not
Mario.
metaphorically. I'm
Okay.
just trying to make the title looks more attractive.
Okay.
But in the context of the music, I'm trying to explain something that is got to do with how it feels to appreciate somebody, a partner, at the point where you just wanted to depart a person because you just wanted to step outside and make things right. It would be like, oh, I can't afford to take you along with me.
Okay.
So there could be some sense of romance.
Right.
To say, okay, let us enjoy the last day before you leave. This is just
Mario, okay.
out of imaginary in a romance.
Metaphorically. For the first time on your TV, that's Mario by Dada KD. Enjoy.
Mama, come and tell me, if freezing me your way, why am I meet you? I am intended for the bottom. Mama, come and tell me, if freezing me your way, why am I meet you? I am intended. I know to me, I may not call baby. I know to me, I may not call baby. I don't feel. You're my kid, you'll be a mommy, yeah.
Oh boy, lovely one there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love it. Sweet. He had songs on there.
Yeah.
How did you meet him? How did you pick him up? Say, come, my little brother, let's do something.
Exactly. I mean, everything just happened out of, I could say, miracle because, like you mentioned, a few guys who are trying to climb to the ladder. What I normally say is, you are not competing with any musician in the first place. You are competing with your own talent, potentiality.
Right.
So when people just hail you, just remember that it is your own music.
Okay.
It is not people are trying to compare with people. With somebody like that. So we met in the studio through Kewa.
Okay.
And Kewa said, there is a young guy, I think, if you can really be in the studio with him. So together we met at Kewa studio.
And one thing led to the other. Is that a KD a womanizer?
I think this question is, if I could also ask you,
No, I'm asking you. I ask
probably
the questions here. Are you a womanizer?
People think most of my songs are related to
Fatia.
But I have songs that mainly deal with issues apart from the romantic side of me.
But you have not answered my question. Are you a womanizer?
I cannot afford to be another way too. So, in as much I am a man, definitely I could have a taste of being a woman, to taste a womanical lifestyle. Okay. But I'm growing up. I'm not growing younger. So, at a point in time, you realized you don't just need to give out too much your energy trying to chase women here and there, but it's part and parcel of every journey as long as you are a man.
And the passion doom. Your songs are,
that makes you think.
So somebody says, okay, so now you're saying that now you have grown 25 years in music, you're advanced in age, so the things of the past are gone. But did you used to be a womanizer?
Of course. The realities, you don't really need to go for them.
Okay, they come to
you. I mean,
the
point is, not basically they come for you, but this is just a human nature. Okay. See, two things involved. We are negative and positive. So if a woman is the negative, we are the positive. So when there is a little chance of attraction, it could happen.
I see.
It's not just like we don't have a choice. We also have a choice to be able to know who you're going for. That is the issue.
You've lived out there in Europe and then in Ghana as well. In terms of music rights, I'm talking Gamro and the systems that work out there. Have you been happy with how it's been handled in this country? It's
so provocative. And even in as much you try to talk about it, then you become like, it looks like you are stepping in somebody's toes and all that. So here is the thing. I think the music industry over the years has never been the way that I see it in abroad, because just one song can perfect somebody's life in Europe. I met Highlife. What is love? We live around the same, I think the same vicinity in Düsseldorf. And they have shows and they invite him, and then you could see the man is way to do just one song.
Just one song.
And I have about, let's say, almost 80 songs, and I'm still struggling.
Can it get better?
I have hope that things will work for the better.
I see. 25, that's your camera, 30 seconds. The world is listening to you. Dada KD, what's on your mind? Tell them.
I hope there's gonna be a better tomorrow. So in as much we live, we should love one another, because love rules everywhere.